time again. You know where you at? Valhalla, let's get it. Turn the sound up.
Lights down low, but the screen bright, glowing. Another game day, yeah, the energy flowing. Valhalla's on the mic, yeah, the host with the most. From the west to the Midwest, we raising the toast for the boys in blue. Dodger fan, we run deep while the other fans sleep. These the promises we keep. Every pitch, every swing in the chat, we all in. This ain't just a stream, this a straight up call, and we getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight for the purple and gold or the blue and white. From the Calico Sun to the Minnesota Gold, for the Vikings faithful, stories yet to be told. Skull Vikes in the house, hear the war horn sound. Bé Sports Talk on the tube, just look around. Then we switching the lanes for the other purple and gold. Laker Nation stand up, watch the legends unfold. This a place for the fans by a real fanatic. The passion is real, man, the vibe's automatic. We getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight for the purple and gold or the blue and white. Yeah, you see the vision, you feel the pride. Hit that subscribe, nowhere to hide. Smash it like button, show them we here. Become a member, make the message clear. You ain't just a viewer, you part of the crew. Showing that support, yeah, we seeing you.
Yeah! The hall is live. Valhalla Sports Talk. We here all day. Let's go!
What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. NCAA men's football. Still bowl season, last day of the traditional bowls when they're supposed to be held. But this one here is the Holiday Bowl, and it's going to be the Arizona Wildcats taking on the SMU Mustangs. This game is set to start at 6 o'clock. It'll be shown on Fox on your local television dial here in the United States. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. Let me do some shout-outs to the early arrivals. Carmen Don Allen here. Checked, present, gone. Thank you. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the house. And Cambodia Noi. I went to Catalina High School. Like number 13. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So Cambodia Noi went to a high school up there in Tucson, the big city. I am repping the Wildcats today, of course, as I live in southern Arizona. But the Wildcats, the number 17 ranked team in the country, 9-3. They are looking for their second 10-win season in the past 3 years. The SMU Mustangs are 8-4. And they're trying not to lose their 6th bowl game in a row, I believe. But as I mentioned, it's a 6 o'clock start. For those of you that like to put a little Skrilla, some scratch, some bacon, some dinero, some dollars, some ducats, some cheddar, some cheese, some money, some moolah on the game. The Wildcats are favored. No, they're the dog now by 3. Earlier today, they were the favorite by 1, I believe. But anyway, they're the dog, the underdog, by 3. It opened up as with the Wildcats as a 1.5 point favorite. But now they're the underdog, -3. So Wildcats plus 120 on the money line. The Mustangs -142. And the over-under is 55.5. Two prolific offenses, both with quarterbacks that stayed loyal and didn't transfer out. But looking forward to it. Let's go to the stat page. So we've got about 5-10 minutes before this thing gets going. But let's go to the stat page here. but neither of these quarterbacks ever entered the transfer portal. Um, Matchup predictor, according to ESPN Analytics, gives the SMU Mustangs a 52.5% chance at victory. The Wildcats 47.5. This game will take place at the Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. I can't remember who plays there. It's a college team that plays there normally. Betting is open. Use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. They're like points, but with a V to bet the winner of this game. The choices, Wildcats or Mustangs. Wildcats or Mustangs are your choices. Let me get my bet in right now. Everett Toucher is in the house. Mark is in the house. Bet the Wildcats. T. Kubler up in here. Says go Ponies. All right, let me get my bet in. We go Wildcats plus Wildcats for 10,000. But let's get some predictions in the chat. What do you think the score is going to be in this one? Hard Nose checks in. What's up, Hard Nose 72? Let me put my prediction in the chat, y'all. This is how I see this bad boy going down today over there in San Diego. I think we're definitely going over. I think we'll definitely go over. These teams, though, haven't played for 5 weeks, I think. It's been like 5 weeks since these teams have played, so this might be a dumb prediction. It won't be the first time. It won't be the first time I had a dumb prediction. But anywho, there it is. This is my stone cold lock. Now, I don't have any beliefs or aspirations that this is going to be some kind of huge stream. We do have the Asian channels showing the game in a number of cases. We also, everybody got all their streams done yesterday when we were playing for the Natty. But anywho, I don't know. We'll see what we do here. Hopefully, it's fun. I did the schedule on the channel for through the weekend this morning. I also scheduled the 2 semifinal games for the Natty. They've all been scheduled on the main page. So that's all done. So if you're into that kind of thing and you haven't subscribed yet, I'd like to encourage you to please hit the subscribe and give the video a like. All right, so it looks like T-Cube looked up Snapdragon Stadium. I think this is a new stadium. Multi-purpose stadium, San Diego, California, located on the campus of San Diego State U. There it is. Home of the Aztecs. I believe it's less than 2 years ago old. I believe the stadium is like brand spanking new, like within the last 2. Hard Nose predicts Arizona 28, SMU 17. Everett has a brother who lives in San Diego. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right, baby. The Wildcats playing in my favorite uniform that they have, y'all. They should never go away from that white helmet with the red, white, and blue A on it. Love it. Love it. It was that Stoops guy, I think, that came there and got rid of that and put him in navy blue. Blah, blah. This is the uniform when Teddy Bruschi was a Wildcat. Definitely my favorite. I saw a concert at SDSU Theater, says Cambodia. Is your brother a Padres fan? There's questions that have to be asked about that, Everett. There's questions that have to be answered, sir. He probably is. He probably is. You know, Everett sleeps with the enemy. All I mean, Everett's a Cubs fan after all. He's a dang Cubbies fan. Chargers used to play at Jack Murphy. Yeah, so did the Padres. I saw Padre games at the Murph in the 80s. Kevin O'Connell is an SDSU alumni. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I definitely did not know this. Again, this game is going to be shown on Fox. I got to tell you a funny story while I was waiting for this game to start. Family Feud came up on Fox, chat. Family Feud came up on Fox. And the family was in the final round, the big money round. So they had defeated the other family and they were in the big money round. And one of the questions that was posed to them in the finals was, what is an animal that can send you to the emergency room? The daughter went first. And her answer to this question, what animal will send you to the emergency room, was tiger. When they revealed her score, she got 3 people said tiger. I think they survey 100, right? So 3 people said tiger. Then her mother went up there and they got to that question. They were like, what animal can send you to the emergency room? The mother's answer, lion. She says lion. They reveal all the answers, and the only question that's left is that one. They have 199 points. 200 wins you the grand prize. She says lion. They lost. Nobody said lion. So 2 things. Why would you answer either one of those? Right? Everyone's going to say snake, dog, whatever. But why would you answer those 2 answers? And second, who are the 3 people that said tiger? Eat a Circle K hot dog. What's up, Nufo? My brother is a Padre and Chargers fan, I think, says Everett. All right, there's the U of A band. Yep, U of A in all white, y'all. All white with red, white, and blue accents, baby. Let's go, baby. A chupacabra. Andrew in the house. You're headed back to the dorms tomorrow, Andrew? Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Do you say this kid's name? Noah Fafita? Noah Fafita, 26 passing touchdowns, 5 picks. Jennings for SMU, 26 passing touchdowns, but 10 interceptions. Arizona apparently has a really good pass defense. All right, SMU in their blue jerseys with their white helmets. All right, they're showing the quarterbacks coming into the game. They said they were all swagged out. They looked like they rolled out of bed. Nufo goes all in on the Wildcats. Nufo, how many points you got? How many points do you have currently, Nufo? All right, let me see how ugly this is going to be, y'all. We be here till the victory is won. And you're trying to get there. Sarah Small in the house. Fever has gone away, but still muscle aches and stomach. Oh no. That's swagged out for the younger generation. Sounds like you're improving though, Sarah. And then Sarah hits 3 footballs. 3 footballs on the slots. Let's go. You did. I saw that. Too cool. Too cool. And Beast is bear down Valhalla. I'm here at the game. Shout out to Sierra Vista in Southern Arizona. Hey, man, have fun. Have fun, man. Let's go. Bear down, baby. Sarah wants Indiana to win it now. Of course you do. Of course you do. I think I do now, too, though, to be honest with you. I saw that 3 of the 4 teams in the semis there have never won a natty. I think the only one to have ever won a national championship is Oregon. Yeah, I like him a lot too, Sarah. I wish he didn't. I wish he wasn't headed to one of those sorry ass teams, the Raiders, the Jets, or the Giants, man. All right, Arizona going to kick it away. SMU will get the football, so Arizona will get it after the half. And we are underway. We are underway. Let me get everything lined up. Let me get them team stats brought up. And we'll turn on the clock. So it's going to be 1st and 10 SMU. So from the 17-yard line, 1st and 10. Shotgun, empty backfield. 5 wide. Quick throw this side. He'll be tackled after a gain of about 3. All right, we're perfectly lined up, y'all. Second down. A little trickery. Throw long. Wide open. The tight end. Running, bumbling, stumbling. Goes down at the 1. Goes down at the 1-yard line. First down, SMU. Damn. That was crazy for a first play, chat. First and goal up the middle. Touchdown. Wow. SMU strikes first. Holy free holy. It took him 1 minute, 8 seconds. That is crazy, chat. Here goes the extra point. It's good. Crazy. That's insane, y'all. That is absolutely nuts. All right, let me post the score in the chat. 55-0. I don't know about all that now, but Arizona better brought their A game though, because their defense apparently didn't. That didn't take no time. 7-0 that quick. Damn. 41 in the house. There you see the scoring play. No huddle. Harden a rush up the middle for 1 yard, but the big play was that big banger on 1st and 10 that hit the tight end right down the sideline. Emma hasn't been the same since Saban retired. The road to the championship got a little easier without Georgia and Ohio State. No doubt, no doubt. No doubt, no doubt, chat. I don't like the official refs for tomorrow night's game between the Niners and the Seahawks, says Choa. Wow, you be worrying about some dumb shit, Choa. So Jennings, 2 for 2 for 82 yards. Hibner, the tight end, 1 reception, 80 yards. He almost went all the way. But I'll be doing both NFL games tomorrow. And then I did it, y'all. I'm going to do another triple header on Sunday. A triple header on Sunday as I try to get this algorithm to turn around. So we're going to do Vikings-Packers first. Then we're going to do Rams for the midday game. Right, Rams versus Cardinals. And then at night we'll do Ravens-Steelers. And then I don't know what we'll do during next week until Thursday and Friday when those semifinal games go. At 157 yards receiving against Vandy. There you go. There you go. All right, kick is away. $1 million football over to Arizona. And they got some work to do. Noah Fafita passing touchdown first in his career in the program. Pass yards third. He was a first team All Big 12 here in 2025. Right, 1st and 10 from the 25. All snapped. He's going to throw it to the right. All right. A short gain there on the right side. Arizona going right to left. As I mentioned, they're in their all-white uniforms, red, white, and blue accents. Ifafita in the shotgun here. He's got a running back to his right. 2 wideouts right, 1 left. It's a pitch going left. Dude gets the corner, cuts it upfield, first down and more. Takes it near the 45. First down, Wildcats. First down, Wildcats on that left side. You're going to watch paint dry? All right, we'll run to the right there on that one. To Waitley. Going to make it 2nd and 5 from the 50. But we do have a flag. Shoot. Ineligible player downfield called on Arizona. One of the linemen got downfield too far. You can only be 3 yards down the field. That dude was about 5, they said. This is a draw up the middle, and he'll squirt through. Gain of about 5, I would guess. 7 is the official. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 is the down and distance. Arizona has an offensive lineman injured. It's one of their captains. This guy's already got a brace on that knee that they're looking at, the leg. Congrats to Navy on beating Cincy today. They whooped him pretty good, didn't they? I saw they were whooping him pretty good. All right, they're going to go to a commercial break. 12:32 remaining in the first quarter. Arizona Wildcats 0, SMU Mustangs 7. I'm really interested in how that line flipped in the last couple hours here. Things that make you go, When I first turned on OBS, I brought up the screens, obviously, and I loaded them on the secondary screen there. And Arizona was favored by 1.5 points. And then less than 2 hours later, SMU is favored by 3. That's a huge swing. That takes big money to make a line switch that quickly. This is why the whole gambling in sports thing is kind of spooky, Chet. Anchors away, says Marky Dew. And then keeping in mind, Arizona is ranked. SMU is not. Vikings have a lot of drama going on in the final game. Harrison Smith's final game. Can Jefferson hit 1,000 receiving yards? Yeah, I saw that maybe Hawkinson's last game, maybe Aaron Jones' last game as well. I don't think Harry wants to play anywhere else, bro. I think if he does not get re-signed by the Vikes and he wants to play, I think he'll retire. But with that being said, I think the Vikings should leave it up to him. If he's willing to take a little pay cut again or whatever, and he wants to be on the roster, why not? Yeah, McCarthy's going to start on Sunday, y'all. I'm not going to be able to see the game. I'm going to stream it, but I'm going to be watching it on Red Zone. And I don't imagine we'll get a ton of love because, you know what I mean? There's no There's nothing good going on in that game. Can Green Bay still make the playoffs? All right, I formation here. Handoff. Going up the middle on a 2nd and 8. It'll be a gain of about 3. This will make it 3rd and 5, chat. 3rd and 5. Oh, let me go to the stat page. I apologize, y'all. I apologize. I think Harrison Smith only comes back if Brian Flores is back as OC. All right, 3rd and 5. Back to pass. Thrown this side. Incomplete. Incomplete. No flag intended for Spivey the third. He wanted a flag. He can't believe he didn't get one. All right, so on a 4th and 5, Arizona's going to punt, I believe. Yep, so Arizona in punt formation, $1 million football. Over to SMU. Punt is away. The Aussie kicked it all the way into the end zone. So Arizona, obviously known as a basketball school, they play on Wednesday night. I'm thinking about doing that game. They're undefeated right now, ranked number 1 in the country, 13-0. Ranked number 1 by the Associated Press anyway. Michigan right behind him. But here we go. The second offensive possession for SMU. It's a 1st and 10 from the 20. It'll be a run up the middle and maybe to the right a little bit. A tackle after a gain of about 1 or 2. Going to make it 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 is the down and distance. 11:24 clock running here in the first quarter. Green Bay is already the 7th seed. I didn't think they made it for some reason. Anyway, thrown this side. Oh, tackle for a loss there. Tackled for a loss of 3 on this right side here by Hunter. I wonder if he's related to Daniil Hunter. At least Jefferson can't hurt your fantasy teams. Will the Vikings ever make the playoffs? What is this defense by Arizona? I've never seen that. What are they doing? Look at them. They're all standing up 3 yards off the ball on a 3rd and 11. That's crazy. I've never seen that. Oh, man, a throw over the middle caught for a 1st down. Crazy. 20-yard gain. Right over the middle there. I have never seen a defense line up like that before. I thought you had to have guys with their knuckles on the ground. All right, McFall will run up the middle there for 5. Second and 5, a rush. Be a loss of 3. So Arizona's giving out Wildcat paws for big plays now, it looks like. I had never seen them do that before. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I had never seen them do that before. But another 3rd and 8, the ball On the SMU side of the 50, the 41. Chat gets really quiet on me. Back to pass. He's going to throw it long over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete on this right side here. Dansby on the coverage for the Cats. It should have been pass interference. He literally ran into him. He literally ran into the dude. But here we go. SMU in punt formation. Punt is away. Fair caught at about the 26. 8:49 remaining in the first quarter, chat. Arizona Wildcats 0, SMU Mustangs 7 in the Holiday Bowl on Fox. Let's go back to the main. Let's go SMU, says Everett. Let me see what it's looking like in YouTube land, chat. Let me see what it's looking like. Is this kid still playing the radio, I wonder? Nope, he might have learned his lesson yesterday. I didn't tell you guys what I was talking about last night, but the clown was trying to make a comeback yesterday. And they got his ass, shut him down again. Shut down the old channel, it looked like.
Find exactly what you're looking for. Booking.com or cycling projects out.
No, maybe there's not much interest in this. The only one that's like whooping on me a little bit is Jaguar. I want to know where Goose and Rhino have got their thumbnail game from the last few days. They're not making those. That might be some AI stuff. I don't know. But they're beautiful. They are definitely beautiful. It's like watching the Bears destroy the Vikings tonight. The key for bowl games is make sure your sponsor doesn't go bankrupt like GMAC. Best NFL players to come out of SMU, Eric Dickerson. Whatever happened to Grover? No, I think you're probably right. He's the only one I can think of, actually, DC. Shotgun formation on a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats here. Back to pass. Incomplete over the middle. But a flag. There is a flag. You know, I got to start saying Fafita, y'all. Fafita, Fafota. Offsides on the defense. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Make it 1st and 5. Isaiah Smith called for the infraction. Oscar the Grouch shanked him. YouTube got his ass, that's for sure. Handoff. Go right. 1st down and more. Still on his feet. Going to be real close to the 50. And an Arizona Wildcat. 1st down. All right, so right from the 50 chat, 1st and 10, Fafita back to pass, got plenty of time. He'll just throw it out of bounds, couldn't find anybody open. 2nd and 10. Is Val on a college football ripper? Football overall, bro. I'm trying to catch this football algorithm. But yeah, I've already scheduled the quarterfinal matchups. Or I guess they would be the semifinals, right? The semifinal for college football. Back to pass on a 1st and 10. This ball tipped at the line. One of the players comes back and catches it. Wysung. It's going to make it 3rd and 11. My mechanic's daughter plays hockey for Arizona University. Canadian? Are you for real, Thomas? I didn't know they had a women's team. I didn't know Arizona had a women's team. We go to the men all the time. Throw, left side, incomplete. Way too high. So nothing there again. 4th and 11 now. I was worried about this, y'all. A long time off for these two teams. I think they said SMU hasn't played a football game in 5 weeks. Really, Thomas? I had no idea, bro. They're building a brand new rink for them, Thomas, for the U of A. A huge entertainment center for U of A hockey. All right, the punt is away. It'll be fair caught at the 12. So 7:28 to go in the first quarter. Arizona down 0-7 to the SMU Mustangs. It's the Holiday Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Is U of A Division I? Absolutely. Frank Valenzuela says, how you doing, my friend? Thank you for the game. You're welcome. Yeah, as you go, when you're driving from here to Tucson, Thomas, that building that they're building, it's a monster. Not so much height, but the size of the building itself, the footprint. It's going to be a massive complex. It's for us. It's going to make it real easy to go to the U of A hockey games. Stuff like that. Soccer, I imagine they're going to do in there as well. But it's a monster right off the left side of the highway as you're going north. You are competing with the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Who's in that one? The Lakers are on later tonight, too. The Lakers are on later tonight as well. Yeah, ASU's Division One. Yep. I think Arizona and ASU are still in the same conference, even after everybody bailed, right? Kourtney Kardashian is at SMU great. Duke's is a popular around here. Any old store brand for me? This is Everett. I don't think I've ever had Duke's mayonnaise. Ever. I don't know what we get. I have no idea what kind of mustard we get. It's got a blue label. I grew up loving Miracle Whip. I like it too, Everett, but the COO hates it. I love me some Miracle Whip on a bologna sandwich, but the COO does not like it. All right, so here we go. SMU with that $1 million football. I believe this is their third offensive possession. It'll start at the 13. And Jennings going to throw it to the left. It's caught by number 21, who's going to get it real close to a first down. Yeah, 1st and 10. The TV did pause for a second there. It might have screwed me over. Run up the middle here on a 1st and 10. Gain of about 2. Rhett Lashley, the coach here for SMU, 4 winning seasons, 2 11-win seasons, 4 bowl appearances, 1 college football playoff appearance. Shotgun here on a 2nd and 9. Yeah, we're behind now. Yeah, we're behind. This play hasn't even happened yet. Shotgun here. Jennings back to pass. Throws it long. Left side. And it's completed on that left side there. A 31-yard gain. Jalen Cooper with the reception. So they're on the University of Arizona side of the 50. A pitch going left this time. They're blowing whistles. They're blowing a bunch of whistles. Lost a band on Cincinnati, says Noah. Circle K has the best mustard. That's crazy. There were no Division I college hockey west of Colorado until recently. Scooper, the U of A, when I first got out of the Army here, and the COO and I had season tickets, U of A's hockey team was called the Ice Cats. Shit, I bet you it was a decade ago that Arizona took it over. The university took it over. And now I think they're part of it. I think they're part of Division I now in hockey, but I'm not sure. We haven't been there in a long time. We're from back in the day when they were the Ice Cats. Leo Golombieski was the coach forever. He was good friends with Scotty Bowman. So what are we doing here? 1st and 10 from the Arizona 44. Ball thrown on the left side. It'll be caught for a short gain. 3-yard gainer. Stephen Hand, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. General Thor will be proud. We got 173 up in here. Shotgun formation on a 2nd and 7. It's going to be a quick throw, a crosser. He gets the receiver in stride, and he takes it to the 20, the 19. Jennings to Knight. And SMU is in the red zone. SMU has entered the red zone, chat. I'm screwing this all up. I'm rattled. I thought U of A would do better in this game. You know, I'm not sure, DC. I'm not sure, buddy. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here. Passing yards, SMU so far, 164. Arizona, 3. Arizona just with 3. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 19. Back to pass. Jennings going to throw it, corner of the end zone. It's a jump ball, incomplete. Incomplete, intended for Hudson.
Could be the best wide receiver that they faced all year long. They faced some good ones in the Big 12. Allen is good for Allen.
I'll look up their conference in a sec here, bro. 2nd and 10 from the 19. It's going to be a handoff going right. They almost tackled him. He got loose, though. They push him out of bounds after a short gain. Gain of 1. Going to make it 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 for the Mustangs. 5 minutes clock running here in the first quarter. Hello from Idaho, says Slow Driver. Cancel Wildcats bet, says Nufo. All right, looks like we're about to get a timeout here. Looks like we're about to get a timeout. Did you see that girl looking in the camera? All right, they're ready to go here. Play clock down to 4. And we got whistles. Timeout. Timeout called by the Mustangs. That is their first. So far, just an absolute domination by this SMU Mustang team. You see it there on the right. Total yards, 173 to 48. They've got 5 first downs to Arizona's 2. And obviously, they are dominating time of possession, 6 minutes to about 4. And that translates thus far into a 7-0 score. But they are driving, and they are in the red zone. I need a field goal here. Says Damning Green. Well, I hope you get it, because I don't want him to get a touchdown, bro. I don't want him to put 7 on the board. But good luck. Where's Jake Plummer at, says Nufo. 3rd and 9. Shotgun formation. Duos to the left. Duos to the right. It's a throw. End zone. Incomplete. They tried to get that tight end, but there's a flag. Flag on the play. That is a mismatch. He's just tiny compared to that tight end. I'm pretty sure that was Hibner they were trying to get it to again. Pass interference on the defense. So much for your field goal. Yeah, Plummer was a Sun Devil. Correct, Nufo. My wife and son are going to Denver hockey game tonight versus Maine in Denver. There you go, Cubes. What'd you say, babe? Yeah, they're blowing it. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Mustangs. 4:22 clock stopped here. It's like an offset eye. He's going to run it for the left side. Touchdown, SMU. Sadness. His body turned. I thought he might have not got in. They're saying on the deal that it's not a touchdown. The announcers, they're going to review it, chat. They are going to review it. He did like the helicopter deal, right? The old Elway helicopter type deal, and his arm with the football in it looked like it came down first. in the green of the grass. I don't know. It could just maybe delay the inevitable, chat, but we'll see what they do here. Just remember, it is called a touchdown on the field. It was ruled a touchdown on the field.
I'm trying to I sense like Joel is short, but I just don't think it's clear and obvious.
Ruling on the field is upheld. Touchdown. So U of A in trouble early. All right, here goes the extra point with 2:41 up in here, up in here. Kick is up. It's good. And SMU pushes that lead to 14, chat. 4:16 remaining in the first quarter of the Holiday Bowl. The number 17 Arizona Wildcats, 0. The SMU Mustangs, 14. And we go to a commercial break. Chat. If you're new, hit the subscribe button and give the video a like. All right, someone asked me what conference was SMU in. The Mustangs are in the ACC. The Wildcats are in the Big 12. To answer your question, Mamma Mia Mustangs Mountain Massacre. Damn. Let's go back to it. We're going to get that $1 million football over there to the Cats. And I got a feeling they got to do something here. They got to get some points. I mean, dumb statement, I know, but it is what it is. He's going to be brought out 10, 15, 20, 25. And he'll go down at about the 27-yard line. That's where Arizona will start out. I believe it's their third possession of the game. So Arizona has got injuries, apparently, that are happening during this game. VST is the home of Val, the Mike Master, and the COO, the Jalapeno Queen, both stars in their own right. Anyone know why our best 3 defensive players would not play? I think a number of them got injured. Come on, Wildcats, says Carlos. All right, so 1st and 10, shotgun, a rush for 0 yards. Rush for 0 yards here. 3:52 clock running here in the first quarter. Yep, you can member up for as little as $1. Fafina rolling right. Already a flag, though. He'll get tackled after a short gain of about 3. But we do have another penalty flag. That girl's name is Grace McKeague. Offsides on SMU. Okay. Offsides on SMU is the penalty, yo. We had a little rush there where we had like 277 in the chat, but we're back down to 201. Rub some dirt on it. We need to do something, says Carlos. Shotgun, back to pass. Fafina, double clutch, throws it, incomplete. Intended for Spivey. Intended for Spivey, the COO in here, pleading with the Wildcats to get their shit together.
I saw those nails. Oh my!
Did you see him? I was like, I was like, damn, I wish Tish was home. She could have saw this. Yeah.
That's amazing.
All right, so 2nd and 5 is the down and distance. I think the graphic is ahead of me, y'all. Something this TV paused for a second. I'll try to push it forward here at next commercial break. Shotgun formation on a 2nd and 5. Fafita hands it off, going up the middle, and it's going to be a Wildcat first down near the 40. Wildcat first down near the 40-yard line. Feet in the shotgun here, looking left. Airing it out. Deep. Incomplete off the fingertips of Spivey. And we got a flag. This is going to be a pass interference on them. 15-yard penalty. Takes it to the SMU 46. Not injured, opted out because he didn't want to take a chance of getting hurt before the NFL. I got you, Zona. That when he asked the question, there were Wildcats walking along the side of the sideline there, and they were talking about how they were hurt. So I thought that may be the one he was talking about. But anywho, 1st and 10 from the 46. It'll be a handoff going left, and he busts it loose, runs into the official, though, still keeps fighting. There you go. Knight's fight right there. Bear down, baby. First down. But another flag. Damn it. This is usually holding. A lot of Wildcats walking the other way. Illegal blindside block on number 5 of the offense. Damn. The official guessed wrong there and ran the wrong way. He got run over by 2 of the players. Anywho, it's 1st and 25 after that penalty. Big dummy. Shotgun formation for Fafita. Back to pass. He's going to fire it near side here, and this dude just dropped it. Who the fuck is that? Just dropped it. SMU beat Miami. Tells you how tough the ACC is. What's up, CeeLo? Gotcha. 2nd and 25. A run going right. All right, breaks into the free. Gets it past the 50 to the 46. So that'll make it 3rd and 10 after all that, chat. 2:07 clock running here in the first quarter. U of A down by 14. Shotgun formation for Fafita. He's got trips left. Trips left formation. That includes a tight end and another wideout on the top side. 12 on the play clock. Back to pass. SMU rushes 4, throws it. It's caught underneath. I hate that play. I hate it so bad. I hate throwing for like 2 yards when you need 10. It absolutely infuriates me. Another flag, though. Another flag on the play. Fox. It's on Fox. So holding on the offense, penalty declined, 4th down. He held him. What the hell is going on, says Keith. Referees are trained to minimize interference with play in such cases. 6 penalties in the last 8 plays in this game. Most of these games this weekend were penalty free. Very few penalties called. But Arizona in punt formation. They'll send it skyward. It'll be Faircott at the 6. So SMU with a 14-point lead is going to have one more shot at it here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 6. You hate the RPOs? I hate it when it's like 3rd and 9 and you throw it 6 yards. It infuriates me. It just absolutely infuriates me, especially with the way they call pass interference. 4. Especially with the way they call pass interference nowadays. All right, here we go. Jennings 8 for 10, 165 yards for SMU. Standing right on his end zone line, just near it anyway. Shotgun. He'll hand it off. They'll go right. It'll be a gain of about 3 on that right side. Take it out to the 9. 2nd and 7. Yeah, this weekend they called very little penalties. I noticed that. They've been calling them in this one, though. I got worries about this game, y'all. I am not team everything's fixed, but that movement of that line in the last hour before the game was concerning. That was very weird. Rolling right, thrown wide open, 1st down, Mustangs. Deep left to Cooper. I'm behind, I think. Here's the one that's going to get it to 2nd and 10. Another throw, deep left, incomplete. So that was incomplete to Cooper. So I missed the play where they got the 1st. I apologize. So sick of this shit, too. Are you more Zona or USC? Well, I'm just USC, bro. USC is the team I've rooted for since I was a kid. But, I mean, University of Arizona is an hour north of us, bro. All right. Damn, we got a Wildcat formation. Jennings goes out wide left. And they'll just run it right up the middle. The Arizona defense doesn't know what the hell to do, and it's a 1st down SMU. So we're through 1, chat. We are through 1 in San Diego. The Holiday Bowl. SMU 14, Arizona 0, and SMU is driving again. Is Stokes in this game, says Carlos. Both our offense and defense need to lock in. What does Stokes play, my man? What does Stokes play? I'll look him up for you. Defense is making me mad, says Carlos. Stokes, Dalton, Johnson, and Genesis all opted out. They're safeties. All right, so they're defense. Yeah, I don't see his name anywhere. I don't see his name anywhere on the box score. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere. College games are so long. Man, that was a long day yesterday, but it went by quicker than I thought it would. I'm going to do another triple header on Sunday. I'm going to do an NFL triple header on Sunday. I lived in a little town right out of Tucson about 45 years ago, says Keith Simpson. What little town? I bet you it's not little anymore if it was right outside of Tucson. Tucson is spread out. SMU without our best three on defense too, says Che. I wish college had the NFL halftime. 10 minutes. Do they have a longer 10 minutes or a longer halftime? I didn't even notice. Thoughts on the Super Bowl teams? No. I don't know. I think it's wide open in the NFL this year. I think it's absolutely wide open. The team that wins the Super Bowl this year is going to be a team that goes on a heater, and their defense is going to absolutely lose their shit in the playoffs. Their defense is going to rise to the top. Oh, right behind the Triple T? 30-minute half times? Triple T was the name of it. That's crazy. Triple T's still there, man. It's still there. Best chocolate pie on earth. Best chocolate pie on earth. We used to go to the Wildcat hockey games. And after we were done on the way home, we'd stop at Triple T and get a piece of pie. Little town, Arizona. That could have been the Vikings with just average quarterback play all year, says T. Kubler. All right, here we go. This season, Arizona has allowed 155 yards a game. They've allowed 187 in the first quarter tonight. Ain't that a bitch? Forever it's been. My dad had the first house back there. I didn't even know there was a town back there, bro. Throw this side, and he gets upended for a loss of about 2 on the near side here. SMU is now going right to left here in the second quarter. It's going to be, I got to get this TV to get up. I mean, I was doing fine. I was way ahead of this shit. 2nd and 12 is the down and distance. Shotgun formation. The back to pass, going to throw it right. It's caught. And he's going to get thrown down after about a 4-yard gain. This is pissing me off. Okay, I'm going to go back, come into the game. See if it speeds me up a little bit. See if it speeds up just a tad. All right, 3rd and 5. Back to pass is Jennings. Going to throw it. And it's going to be caught for a first. Come on, U of A. Make a play. Make a freaking play, boys. Run up the middle on first down. It didn't move forward at all. I know better than I was before. Anyway, shotgun here for Jennings. It's a run going this way. Cuts it upfield. First down. Still on his feet. Yeah, they might get blown out 55-0. They might not score a single point because their defense isn't doing shit. They're absolutely murdering them on anything long through the air. Typical U of A type shit, yo. Typical U of A football type shit, yo. First down. Back to pass Jennings. Got all the time in the world. Dumps it to his tight end. Turns upfield. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. And SMU first down. And they're in the red zone. This guy's got all day back there. My grandpa lived in Green Valley. All right, throw on the right side. Takes it inside the 10. 7-yard gain. Typical Wildcats, y'all. 2nd and 3. Shotgun. It's a handoff up the middle. Going to get taken down just shy of the first. Haven't watched MTV in many moons. Yeah, today they ended it. They ended MTV today, Scoop. They ended MTV today, chat. This is my $10 Dollar General Wildcat hat, chat. What you think? What you think? 3rd and 1. Shotgun formation. They'll hand it off. I don't know. They might have got him. They might have stopped him. If I'm SMU, there ain't no way in hell I'm not going for it here, though. Ain't no way in hell I wouldn't just run it again. The end of an era. Nah, hell no. I would. They haven't shown me nothing. This is one where I'm like the opposite of what I've been saying all weekend. U of A can't stop them, y'all. So I would definitely run this. Handoff up the middle, first down. First down, right up the middle. Sounds like they charged $9 in tax. What you talk? You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth, whoever you are. Touchdown SMU. Oh, wait, he's down. It's a U of A player that's rolled up in the fetal position. We have 3 players on defense that have not played all year. The other 3 are going to be in the NFL. What do you think will be the total points? Well, I made a prediction before the game started, and I thought U of A would win it. And I thought we'd be well over the over. This is probably going to be a touchdown on review. This is probably going to be ruled a touchdown on review, chat. You're out of here? All right, Keith. Have a good night, man. Handoff, the big fella, the fullback. They push him in. Touchdown. Sadness, chat. Yeah, they've literally killed college football, haven't they, with this opting out of bowl games and NIL. It literally killed college football. Extra point good. You know, if you're like a Miami or Georgia, you know, a couple of your big guys sit out. You can probably survive it. But if you're the U of A's of the world and you got your three starters that opt out to protect themselves, I don't know what the answer is, y'all. I do think the kids needed to get paid because I think they're making way too much money off them. But what I really think is the universities need to get paid less, especially the state ones. They'd be making bank. Come on, man. Long layoff, too. Long ass layoff between games for both these teams, but they both were off, so that's not a really good excuse. Didn't seem to bother these guys much. Oh, because they do get paid, they should not be allowed to opt out. Well, but then what are they going to do, right? So the guy just goes out there and pretends he gets hurt. You know what I mean? Money is the answer. Portal's too convenient. I heard earlier today, I don't remember what show I was watching, but they said something about there currently, as of this morning, there were 4,000 Division One players in the portal. 4,000 that had declared. Is that shit crazy or what? They signed contracts to play football, play all the games. Who was the guy? I think where this thing like caught fire and got really crazy is a few years back. There was a guy. Shit, I don't remember enough about this to probably even bring it up. But there was a guy that played in this bowl game that was supposed to go like 1 or 2 or 3 in the draft. I thought he was a quarterback. And he blew out his shit. Before they got paid. A lot of kids. No. That was just for football. 4,000 kids in the portal. I assumed it was for football. I could be wrong, though. They were talking about college football, but you might have a point there, though. A run to the left. Opting out came before paying the players, didn't it? Opting out of the bowl games, it was pretty rare. I don't remember hearing it a lot when I was a kid. Back to pass on a 2nd and 8. He's going to get blown up. Incomplete. Incomplete there in the secondary. 8:56 clock stopped here in the second quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Wildcats. Down by 21. It's a business. They should be paid. No, I'm not. Maybe you're getting me wrong. I didn't say they shouldn't be getting paid. I think if the university is making money, they should get paid. And these universities, with their tuition costs and everything, and their marketing contracts, are getting paid. A run to the right here, takes it upfield. Fafita, big gainer, and a first down for the Cats. Nice play. We needed that badly. 12-yard gainer. Now you'll have like a team with 6 players out. First down, handoff, right side. I get a gain of about 6 there by Craig. 8:06, clock running here. 2nd and 4 is the down and distance. And I apologize, the graphics a little ahead of me, y'all, but it is what it is. Shotgun here for Fafita. Trips left. Got a running back to his right. Back to pass, looking left. Going to fire it. A comebacker. Caught. First down. Cats. No one opted out of bowl games. It was an honor to play in one, says Scooper. Now I'm gone, says Keith. All right, Keith. Appreciate you, man. The transfer policy should be a one-time deal, and you have to spend at least 2 years at a program before transferring. I think something else we're forgetting about, y'all, is the NIL money, right? The NIL is like some mafia type shit. Nobody knows where that money's coming from. Nobody knows where that money's coming from. A sack there. Sack there, going to make it 2nd and 19. What are you guys putting up scores for? Crosser takes it to the 40, still on his feet. All right, we got guys trying here, y'all. Pretty good gainer there. Going to make it 3rd and manageable. Fafita, throw over the middle. That's just a short gain. Why do we do that? It drives me so pissed. Oh, my God. It was a 3rd and like 3, and we threw it a yard. What are we doing? Fucking stupid. 4th and 2 now. Oh, the junior hockey tournament. I got you. I got you. 4th and 2. Arizona going for it. Duos to the left, duos to the right. Quick throw, incomplete, turnover on downs. Fucking morons. 5:20 to go in the second quarter. We go to a commercial break with 5:20 to go in the second quarter. SMU 21, Arizona 0. I get so mad on those short passes when you need short of the sticks. It drives. I know there's rack and all that good shit, but the Wildcats were 9-3. They're trying to have their second 10-win season in 3 years. Ohio State's $35 million payroll didn't save them. I'm a UGA fan, and we rigged it a little, but they put stuff on the field, bro. Where's the flag? What the fuck are you talking about? I never played hockey, says Junior Cordo Soprano. 226 in the house. We've got 7,777 views. Average view 117. Arizona was good. I just looked them up. Yeah. I mean, it's a long layoff, right? They're saying that these teams waited 5 weeks since their last game, but that's just an excuse. It's not affecting SMU as bad. Bob Phipps, what are you doing? Bob Phipps drops 5. Bob Phipps gives 5 Valhalla Sports Talk membership. You're crazy. Matthew gets 1. Derek gets 1. Eric Russell gets 1. Scott Ricketts gets 1. And Justin gets 1. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it, dude. Tom Brady would always at least throw a pass first down. Can't stand him, but respect him. Says Zosa 520. That's crazy. Bob just came out of nowhere. It shocked me. Shocked the world. Back up to 139 on the V-Homie count. Let's get back to it, y'all. How you doing, Bob? How was your New Year's? I never heard how your adventures went on New Year's. I never heard how your New Year's adventures went. All right, so the Mustangs drive will start out at the 35. It's going to be a run up the middle there. Takes it to the 40. It's a gain of 5. So they sent the freshman running back, the freshman quarterback out there for a play. Five to nothing. Is that Canada? Thought that FIFA was the truth. It's their defense that's really letting them down this one, bro. Bob saying hi, keep coming back and support. Says Bobby, if you got a membership. Listen, say thanks if you got one of those if you're still here. Not enough people talking about SMU beating Miami. Arizona didn't have a chance anyway. Damn, bro. They were the favorite until like an hour before the game. Quick throw right side to that tight end again. Takes it near the 50. First down. First down, Mustangs. Canada versus Slovakia. Appreciate it, Theo. First down, a throw over the middle. He catches it. Gain of about 7. He gets slammed down to the turf. I was a little worried we were going to see a flag there. But it's going to make it 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 is the down and distance, chat. Quick throw right side. Cuts it upfield. First down. 1st and 10 on the Arizona 39.
best offensive minds in college football for a long time. That's why teams play calling duties. It's more of a rarity now that head coaches call their own plays. He's continued to do that. You can see that.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Trips left, 4 wide, though. Over the middle, dropped. Dropped by, I think, a running back out of the backfield there. Gonna make it 2nd and 10. Someone get Valhalla a polar pop. I knew Miami was special when they beat Notre Dame early on, says Derek. Val, tell the COO my son gave the recipe 2 thumbs up. I'll let her know when I see her, Theo. What happened to Jennings? Jennings is the quarterback for SMU, Fernando. And Jennings is right now in the game. It's a handoff. Up the middle, busts through the Arizona defense, takes it near the 20, 1st down. SMU. I don't have a polar pop, but I do have a Drake.
Now he's finally healthy to see what he can provide in the run game. That takes us to the 2-minute time.
So we're at the 2-minute warning before the half, chat. 2-minute warning before the half. SMU putting it to the Arizona Wildcats, 21-0, and they are driving. They are approaching the red zone. Jennings is 17 for 21 for 240 yards in this first half. Fafita for Arizona is just 6 for 12 for 33. Ouch. A big giant Wildcat ouch. 208 in here with just over 8,300 views. E. Edmonds, welcome to the Berserkers. General thoroughly proud. So the schedule on the channel, y'all, for the next few days. Tomorrow we got a doubleheader on the channel. It'll start out with Carolina taking on the Buccaneers in NFL football action. And then the night will end at 6, or it'll start at 6 again with Seahawks versus 49ers. Then on Sunday, I threw a triple header again. I'm going to do a triple header on Sunday. Minnesota versus Green Bay to start the day at 11. Then Arizona versus the Rams at 2:15. Followed by that big showdown between the Ravens and the Steelers. I have already scheduled the semifinal matchups of the college football playoffs. Miami taking on Ole Miss on January 8th. That is Thursday. And then Oregon versus Indiana on Friday. Those are both 5:30 starts. Oregon, Indiana will take place on Friday. In the middle there, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might do a Laker game in there. I think I've got a University of Arizona basketball, I believe, plays on Wednesday. I haven't done a college hoops game in a bit. So I think that's probably the plan. Lakers on Tuesday, and then Arizona basketball on Wednesday. It's a run right up the gut on 1st and 10. Who you pick Niner Chicken Hawk game? Says Phipps. I think the Niners. I'm going to pick the 49ers. Who you got? SMU has a great squad. Says long name guy. At least you aren't an Arkansas fan, says Brad. Jennings back to pass. Throws it right side. Another receiver just laying on the ground, making the catch. First down. Mustangs. Jennings going to throw for 300 yards in the first half. I haven't been watching much. I think LeBron's back. SMU is better than Arizona when Arizona had their starters, says Bings. I'm just telling you that Arizona was the favorite in this game 2 hours before the start of it. 2 hours before the start of it, they were the favorite by 1.5 points. Thomas Prince says 49ers. A run up the middle, gain of about 2. Now, I forgot to put that SMU is again in the red zone, but it feels like they've been there the whole game. Why are you watching this game? Says Elise. I need the over here, says Brad Howard. Well, Arizona better get going if you need the over, bro. What was it, 50? I think it was in the 50s. Where's this game being played? It's being played at in San Diego at San Diego State University's field. Win probability, according to ESPN Analytics right now, has the Mustangs with a 98.4 chance at victory. I'll take the points with Seattle, says Derek Johnson. Don't you be coming in here promoting them illegal streams. SMU is smoking hot, says Derek Johnson. Yeah, they putting it to them. There ain't no doubt about that. They definitely putting it to them. This is going to be a long one to stream the second half. This is going to be a long one to stream for the second half. Promote illegal streams, please, says Sound Rock. Oh, you can hit the bricks too. You can hit the bricks too, son. Arizona Wildcats says, bro. Bro, I'm way too old to be your bro. 49ers for home field advantage all the way to the Super Bowl in Santa Clara, says Rip City Jeff. Or says, yeah, Rip City Jeff. So 33 seconds remaining in the half. Play selection, 22 rushes, 22 passes for SMU. They got 80 on the ground, 248 through the air. Crazy. I need Arizona to win, says Hunter Kent. I hope you didn't bet the house on it, bro. I hope you didn't bet the house on it. 3rd and 4 from the 7. Shotgun. Duos to the right. That tight end down low here. Running back to the left. Back to pass. Throwing it. Corner. End zone. Almost intercepted. Incomplete. Incomplete. Gavin Hunter in on the coverage for the Wildcats. Beautiful air game stats, says Thomas Prince. Arizona are so bad, it's chronic. How can they be 3 touchdowns down and not a single replay even tested? All right, field goal attempt from the right hash mark. Kick is up, and it's good. I don't need anything. This is Rip City. All right, let me grab this score and play chat. I looked forward to this all day, chat, this game. I looked forward to it all day. I was like, I get to put on my new hat. And this is what I got. I should have known better. Anyway, it's been fun hanging out with y'all. Arizona will make it a game, says Brad Howard. Great first half by the Mustangs. Truth, Big Nick. Second half, number 8, Knight is going crazy. All right, $1 million football back to Arizona. I've been missing some timeouts, it looks like. 29 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And Arizona has 2 timeouts. Down now by 24. Hunter says, I'm going to Arizona. Who do you like between Tampa and Carolina? Where is that game? Where is the Tampa-Carolina game? I'm going to give that to Tampa. I like Baker Mayfield. Fafita throws it. This side caught. Takes it out to the 35. It'll be real close to an Arizona first down. They're 2nd and 1. The clock's not moving, though. Why? Down to 19, 18. Shotgun formation. Back to pass. He's going to roll right. And a flag is going to be for holding, likely. Incomplete. Carolina for the dub, says Brad Howard. Holding on the offense. Repeat second down. 7 seconds. 7 seconds remaining, chat. But remember, when I say that I like Frisco to win and that I like Tampa Bay to win, that I also picked Arizona to win this game. So I might not be the best prognosticator. First down, but we're at the half. We are at halftime, chat. I'm going to grab me some shrimp cocktail. All right, so I'm going to take a little break, y'all. I'll be back for the second half. I'll also be back to go over the first half stats. But I'll park y'all over here on the stat page. As ugly as it may be. And I'll be back here in just a few. I had Carolina and Seattle for tomorrow. They don't. Oh, that's right. Those are the 2 games tomorrow, huh? My bad. Carolina. So it's at Tampa Bay, so I like that pick. And I like the Niners to win at home. I like the Niners to win at home. I like the Bucks to win at home. Anywho, I'll be back in a few, y'all. All right, chat. They're getting close to run this second half here. SMU up, obviously 24-0 in the Holiday Bowl. Has the U.S. played in that tournament yet?
Sometimes I impress myself and I try to do Feel the thrill with Kohl's new clearance smartbands.
Has the U.S. played in that tournament yet? The juniors hockey? Well, they lost to Sweden. They lost to Sweden and Hans. This is the sound of silence. Wow, a rare mistake on my setup here, y'all. I see it. It's very bad. A rare mistake. Look at that. Look at that flag bleeding in there. Trust and will estate planning. I need to get a trust. A rare mistake, yo. Come on now. We got a standard here. We got a standard to uphold. All right, here we go. Quarter 3. Yeah, hockey. They lost 6-3 to Sweden on Wednesday night. Arizona will start with the football in the second half, chat. All right, let's see if ESPN updates on its own. I forgot to turn the damn thing off. I'm going to turn it all the way off and come back in, chat, to see if I can speed it up. I'm going to turn it off and come all the way back up. But the kickoff is a touchback. Shocker. Every one of them is. Every one of them is. TV's being ornery about coming back on. Not much of a football game. We are now in the will Arizona score any points question. Truth. Man, I hope they come out just flinging it. But I don't know. I didn't see that in them. I didn't see that in their heart in that first half. Hopefully I am wrong. All right, it's tuning in right now. No huddle. Riascano will rush right for 2 yards. I'm even further behind now after restarting the TV chat. 2nd and 8, back to pass. Going to throw it short on the right side. He'll take it to the 30. So we got a 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 on the Arizona 30. Humidity at 92%. All right, 17 seconds on the play clock. 3rd and 5 from the 30. Shotgun formation. Duos to the left, a single up high. Going right to left. Back to pass. Rolling right. Gonna run it. Puts his head down. Puts his arm out. First down, Wildcats. 13:55 on your team or your TV. I'll count you down. Fafita is only 5'10". 13:40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28. Handoff, and they tackle him right after he gets the ball. A loss of 2. It's 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shotgun duos on either side. Running back to the left of Fafita. It's a 2nd and 13 now. Ball snapped. Fafita over the middle, caught by the tight end who puts his head down. He's going to get tackled. It's going to be a 3rd and 1. Olsen on the reception for the Wildcats. Interesting cubes. 3rd and 1. They tackle the running back. A flag thrown after he throws a kind of a push. We got people falling all over the field, taking dives. False start on the offense. So that's going to make it 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. They said too many mistakes for Arizona. No shit. No shit, brother. I'm going to pause at 12:33. I'm already past it. Past it, Rip. 12:16. Back to pass. Throw over the middle. Caught. Fighting. Not going to get the first. Going to make it 4th down. 4th and 1 from the 44. He almost has to go for it, don't he? I mean, go for broke. 4th down conversions. Arizona 0 for 1. SMU 1 for 1. 11:45, 44, 43, 42. Never mind. All right, buddy. Shotgun formation. Running back behind Fafita. Brings the receiver in motion. It's a handoff right up the middle, and Arizona is not going to get it. Webb clogs it up for the Mustangs. Turnover on downs. Four. Come here. Come here, Thornelius. Quit digging in that paw. Good boy. He's a good boy. Junior says WTF. The Valhalla song. Do I still have music playing? No. I forgot to put my headphones in. I forgot to put my earpieces in, chat. I can't believe how bad ASU is playing. This isn't ASU. You got to be trolling, bro. You're trolling. Peter, I did, bro. I did get it. Thank you so much. Got it, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Peter Parker. Oh, Sun Devils, says Rip City. We be here till the victory is won. Commercial break, y'all. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs from the Arizona 44. Already up by 24. So you left here after I told you were a good dog and you got in the garbage in the bathroom. Is that what just occurred? General Thor, is that what just occurred? What's up, Bill O? I want an ASU emoji. I hope I never have to put one of them up. I hope I never have to put up a scum devil emoji, but I think I have before. Maine 1, Denver 0, second period. All right, first down. Going to run it, right side. He'll gain about 3, 4. 2nd and 6, takes it out to the Arizona 40. They're getting crushed, bro. They didn't even show up. A devil for a devil, says Kubler. 2nd and 6, chat. 2nd and 6. 10:54 clock running here in the third quarter. Jennings has the mouthpiece, but he doesn't put it in his mouth. Ball snapped, handoff. Up the middle. Gain of about 3. Going to make it 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Why they got a Purdue, Wisconsin? Oh, tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Purdue versus Wisconsin. I thought this was the last day of these games, other than the natty ones. Injured Arizona Wildcat. One of the big boys. Looks like he's got a hand injury of some kind or an arm. Jennings for SMU now, 18 for 23, 248 yards. 248 yards and a half. He must be spreading it around, too, because that Hibner is still the leading receiver with 85. All right, here we go. 3rd and 4. Under center is Jennings. He's going to roll right, throw it long, middle of the field, picked off, intercepted by Arizona. Intercepted by the Wildcats at the goal line. They tried to get it to Hudson, and he just scooped it away from him. Oregon is going to beat Indiana, says Bill O. Way to go, says Thomas Prince. So 10:08 to go in the third quarter. SMU up by 24, but Arizona, finally, a glimmer of hope is shining in the Holiday Bowl. A glimmer of hope has arrived, chat. We're trying to get back to 200 in the chat. We're approaching 11,000 views. The Lakers have probably started their game. I'm guessing. All right, 30,759 is the official subscriber count. Hit the subscribe if you're new. Get a video a like. We're coming back, y'all. Win probability, according to ESPN Analytics, gives the SMU Mustangs a 99% chance of victory. 99%. Arizona, 1%. 7-1 Canadians. Beat Chip in a bucket. Did Arizona score? Are there any points next to their logo? To my right? Do you see any points over there? My favorite bowl comes from Panda Express. These bowls are mostly lame, says Theo. Finney Jr. is no joke. Indiana beat us in October with 1/3 of our starters hurt. We are healthy now, says Billo. You guys keep hyping yourself up. You Oregon fools keep hyping yourself up for that game. It's already scheduled, y'all. It's going on next Friday. But Indiana's about to whoop your ass. They're about to whoop Oregon's booty. I'm just saying. I'm going on record. What's up, William Vernoy Jr.? How you doing, sir? I don't remember seeing you this weekend, Mr. Vernoy. Junior Cordo Soprano. Fly, ducks, fly. Oh, run on the left here. 10-yard run, Arizona Wildcat. First down. Fafita ran it for 10. Get a clue, Val, says Bill-O. I got a clue, bro. I got a clue. Mr. Mustard in the library with the ass whooping. It's going to be a run left. Takes it near, 17, gain of 3. 9:30, clock running here in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 7 for the Arizona Wildcats, the number 17 ranked team in the country. Oregon hasn't been strong enough offensively lately, says Derek Johnson. Waddle, ducks, waddle. Super S Lime 33, welcome to the Berserkers. Shotgun, empty backfield, 5 wide for the Wildcats on a 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throws it. Short. To the 19. So it's going to make it 3rd and 4. I love it when they throw it short. This is going to be a great Wildcats comeback, says Zosa. I hope you're right, bro. That would be cool. That would be way cool. 4 wide again here. Shotgun for Fafita. Running back to his left. SMU showing pressure at the line. They rush. Blitz. Fafita gets rid of it. Caught on the right. First down, Wildcats. Caught by Hudson for an 11-yard gain. 8:19 clock running here. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. I feel like they're awake. The ball now on their own 31. Shotgun formation for Fafita. Got a running back to his right. 2 wideouts right, 1 left. Going right to left. An option. Pitches it to the running back. Tries to get the corner. He's going to lose 2. He'll lose 2 at least on the play. 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12, chat, with 7:50 to go in the third quarter. Watch them sit Riascano for the rest of the game after giving him the 1 rush to start the half. Alice Cooper. I heard Alice Cooper's going out on tour again. For the last time ever, they say. 2nd and 12. Shotgun, empty backfield. Running back milling around out there, though. Crosser. Right at the line. Blah. All right, going to make it 3rd and 10. Fafita, do not throw this shit 6 yards. Do not throw it 6 yards, Fafita. It's 3rd and 10. Don't be scared. Shotgun. Fafita got his hands over his ears. Duos to the right. A single down low here. Running back to his right. 3rd and 10. Back to pass. Throws. Fires. Caught. Threw it short of the first down. Threw it short of the first. It's going to be 4th and 1. Fucking stupid, man. All right, going for it here. 6:22, clock running. God, I am so sick of him throwing it short of the sticks. Stupid. This is a long. All right, whistles. Arizona's going to use a timeout. No, wait. I think this is an official timeout. For what, though? Official timeout, y'all. We go to a commercial. Val, I'll bet you a buzzball Oregon wins. You going to beat Val with a buzzball? Go ask Alice when she's 10 foot tall. Creature Killa, SMU is the best 4th down defense in the league. Yeah, more reason to not throw it 9 yards on a 3rd and 10. Kirk Cousins' favorite pastime, throwing short of the sticks. Yep, I hated it when he did it too. He used to give me the ass when he did it too. Except he wouldn't throw it 8 yards. He would throw it 2 yards. He would throw it 2 yards on a 3rd and 8. At least it's 4th and short. It is 4th and short, but it's 4th and a long short, bro. I mean, it's like all of the 2. I think it's real close to 2 yards. You taking that bet, says Bill O? No, I don't want to put you out like that, Bill O. I know the loss of that bet would set you back. The gray slick rules. We looking for some gray slick rules? We be here till the victory. So, yeah, I was saying Alice Cooper going out on tour, they said. He used to have a sports bar right outside of the Diamondbacks ballpark on that block. And you could see him there all the time. He was hanging out there. They would have live bands. They had all kinds of rock and sports memorabilia in there. But it closed. I'm not sure why. They had real good meatloaf there. A real good meatloaf at Alice Cooper's restaurant there in Phoenix. All right, we're going for it. We bring it in as for a bunch formation. Wide receivers, 2 on the left. Shotgun. They send one in motion. Be a run up the middle. And I think this time we got it. First down, Wildcats. Radio show. I'll DoorDash it to you from Circle K if I lose. Did Romello Bryson play today? I'm not sure, buddy. Lindsey Buckingham Holiday Bowl? I'll have to look it up. Run on the left side. Gain of 5. Tell me who he is, who he plays for, and what his position is, and I'll look it up during the commercial. Low. Tell me what position he plays. Shut your mouth, Viking Jerome. Shotgun formation on a 2nd and 5. SMU showing a blitz formation there. 2 wide receivers left, 1 right. They bring a receiver in motion. Fakes the handoff. Throwing long over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete. Way out in front of the intended receiver, Hunter. He's the SMU wide receiver. Okay. At the commercial, I'll look him up for you, dude. Romello Bryson. Actually, I can look it up here, I guess. Shotgun on a 3rd and 5. Back to pass. All right, throws it. Got the tight end. First down. Takes it to the 40. First down, Wildcats. All right, let me look this up for you, bro. Box score. Receiving. Fafita. Gonna run it. Gets thrown out of bounds. That should be a penalty. He threw him after he was out of bounds. I don't see a Fafita on either team with any kind of I mean, I don't see that Bryson guy. Romelio Bryson. Yeah, I don't see him, bro. Back to pass, throw, right side, caught. Gain of about 5 to Barmore. Can your Wildcats score? I hope so. Wildcats meow. 3rd and 5, 3:26 to go in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation, duos down low here on the left, a single up high. It'll be a handoff right up the gut. He'll stay on his feet, drive them legs forward. First down, Wildcats. Best looking drive of the game for the Wildcats thus far. Takes it to the SMU 28. Go Stangs go, says Cody. First and 10 from the 28. Ball snap, fakes the handoff, looking deep. Throws it, end zone. Touchdown Cats, baby. Meow, bear down. Just kick the field goal or the extra point, and let's move on. Nope, they didn't listen, chat. They're going for 2. They're going for 2, chat. Ball snapped. Rolling right. Incomplete. And a flag. Flag on the play. Give me 17 and the game will go over, says Brad Howard. Took him 3 quarters. I know it's been ugly. Pass interference on the defense. So half the distance to the goal, whatever that means. Yeah, he got there too early. He got there too early. Go for dose, says Conrad Hauser. So 8 times 3 is 24, chat. So they needed a touchdown and a 2-point conversion on 3 drives to tie it. I formation, handoff up the middle, and he's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. He stopped short. Can their defense show up for a drive? That's the question. 6-24, chat. Thomas says Arizona is going to win. I just bet $20 for 10 times. Gambler alert. Wrong one. Wrong one. So they obviously went to a commercial, a 28-yard touchdown pass, Fafita to Waitley. I want to say we got us here ball game, but I don't think we got one yet. Thomas is LMAOOO. Hudson is bullshitting. Says Machine Cartel. .232 remaining in the third quarter, chat. We be here till the victory is won. The chances of making a 3 2-point conversions in a row is not very good. Should have kicked the field goal. This has been a discussion all through the weekend here on the channel, Zosa. It's been a discussion all weekend, and I don't think I would even think about going for 2 unless we were already in the fourth quarter, with a chance to catch up. But I think you take the guaranteed points until about halfway through the fourth. I mean, at least the better odds until at least about halfway through the fourth. But what do I know? I get it. 8 times 3, 24. We're down by 24, blah, blah, blah. They're showing the Fafita family tailgate there in San Diego, y'all. They had some good grub this morning at the tailgate. He, of course, grew up in the Los Angeles area. Huntington Beach, California, to be exact. The kick away, it'll go out of the back of the end zone. Best quarterback in Arkansas high school history, Kane Archer, was not recruited by Arkansas. He went to Utah, says Brad. Need Kevin Jenkins to throw a touchdown, brah. Or Jennings to throw one. Yeah, it's pretty wild that he's got 248 yards and no touchdowns, isn't it? Pretty dang wild. He's selling my parlay hella bad. Parlay, gambler alert. 1st and 10 from the 25. Jennings back to pass, going to throw it. And it's going to fall incomplete. Incomplete, intended for Cooper. Bring back arena football, says Conrad Hauser. What channel is this on? They're showing it on Fox. Fox on your local television dial. I'm just saying, trying to FIFA my family. Just trying to FIFA my family. Let's all pray for Hudson and my 90-yard parlay. And they run it. Just going to be a little 3-yard gain here. Can their defense for Arizona hold the line? Hold the line, fellas. It's going to be 3rd and 7 3rd and 7. Let's get a little pick six or something. A little scoop and score. Looks like the Arizona faithful have taken their shirts off in the stands and they're waving them around like they just don't care. 3rd down, trips right. Shotgun, of course. Arizona sends him. Dude running for his life out there. Going to throw it a lob. Picked off by Arizona. Picked off on the deflection by Wilson. Give us that $1 million football. Early on the field, an interception, chat. My man just threw it up for grabs, y'all. He said, here you go, everybody. Get it. Go get it. Boom. 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 And he intercepts it. Let's go. It's a game now. If they score, it is. Damn sure. Damn sure. Come on, Cats. Come on, Cats. This drive will start out at the SMU 44. Back to pass. Over the middle. Caught. First down. Wildcats. Momentum. M-O-M-E-M. No, M-O-M-E-N. T-O-M. Injured SMU player grabbing his leg. Got a cramp. How the tables have turned, says the announcer. How the turns have tabled. Big Mo. 1 minute, 12 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Arizona with the ball on the SMU 32. First and... No, wait. Arizona has the best plus minus on the turnover in the nation. Is that what they just said? Plus 16? The Arizona band is hyped. Come on, Arizona. Come on, Arizona. They are eating sandwiches in the Duke Mayo Bowl. It's making me hungry, says Mark. Shotgun formation. It's going to be an end around. Dude's running it on the right side. Gain of about 4. A late flag here, though. Late flag. Hopefully it's not one of the Arizona guys doing something stupid post-play. I think it came out late, though. Ooh, unnecessary roughness on SMU, number 40. No! No! Pushing and shoving at the end there, y'all. Arizona is in the red zone. So from the 14, shotgun formation for Fafita. It's a 3 wide, 2 down low, 1 up high. Back to pass. Going for the end zone. Incomplete. Incomplete, intended for Hudson. He didn't even see it. He didn't even see it go whizzing by. Need a BLT smothered in mayo. Will Vegas call SMU to take a dive? Not yet, Derek. They're trying to. Not yet. Not yet. 222 in the house. 1,200 views. Or 12,000 views. We got 51 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. 51 seconds. 2nd and 10. From the 14. A throw. Corner of the end zone. Incomplete. Just out of the reach of Spivey. Damn it. Just out of the reach of Spivey here. Here it's 3rd and 10, chat. I already saw the play. Shit. Shotgun formation. Duos on either side. They bring one in motion. The quarterback runs it up the middle, gain of 4, so it's going to be 4th. You got to think Arizona's got this in 4 down, right? You got to think they got to go for it here. This is kind of a no-brainer, right? Kind of a no-brainer here. Well, I'm going to go over here so I don't look at that screen. I'll take you back to it though if they score or anything like that. We'll get back to it, but I don't want to see the play before it shows on my TV. 4th and 6 though. Shotgun here for Fafina. Running back to his right. Duos on the left. Fires. Incomplete. Missed his guy. He was wide open in the end zone, bro. Wide open in the freaking end zone. So we're through 3, chat. We are through 3 in the Holiday Bowl. But it's not feeling very festive if you're wearing red, white, and blue. I always mayo both pieces of toast when making a BLT. Mayo on a hot dog, says Kubler. Mexican hot dogs have mayonnaise on them. Sometimes, depending on who makes them. Depending on who makes them. Yezza, yezza. Yezza, yezza. I ate mayo on hot dogs when I was a kid. They do that in Southeast Georgia. Quarterback is trash as heck, says Mira. Lemdidick. Mira Lemdidick. Lather that mayo, Everett. Man, I'm so sad. That was our chance. We had the mow. We had the mow and we didn't do nothing with it. We didn't do nothing with the mow. Son, bitch. What's the Lakers doing, chat? Are the Lakers winning? Oh, it's scrolling down there on the bottom. I forgot. Scrolls. Scores from around the NBA and college football and hockey. BB. Trailblazers 122, DC. Thunder beating the Warriors. Lakers Grizzlies 5-2 early. The Navy whooped Cincinnati today, didn't they, in football? Wake Forest up on Mississippi State. There's our game. Hey, I like thick tomatoes and lettuce on my BLTs. Lots of bacon. I thought you were doing the Lakers game, Val. I was not doing the Lakers game. I told you yesterday that I was doing the U of A. When I thought about doing the Lakers, the COO told me I would do this game, and I thought you would watch it with me, but she didn't. Why are they not letting TJ run the ball? When you guys ask questions like that in the chat, are you really expecting me to know why they're not letting that guy run the ball? Are you really expecting me to know? Do you think that I've got a direct line of communication to them fools? Crazy shit, chat. Crazy. Got to have some thick maters. I don't really like maters. For maters, I got to have them cut up, bro. I don't be just biting into a chunk of tomato. Not me, bro. I'll eat a club, but I don't want no thick maters. TJ opted out of the game. So there's why they're not letting him run it. Green Boyle. There's why they're not letting him run it. He opted out of the game. Let's see. All right, so SMU will start at the 10. You got any more of them interceptions? SMU, you got any more of them interceptions? Shotgun formation for Jennings, bracketed by running backs. He's got a tight end coming across the formation here. It's going to be a handoff. Run up the middle, gain of about 7. Why isn't DJ catching the ball? We think maybe you or someone else heard something in the chat. Cool it, says CB. I know you're not serious telling me to cool it on my own channel, CB. I know you're not serious, bruh. DJ opted out. Mater sandwich is big here in the South, says Mark. Song of the South. Sweet mater sandwiches, shut my mouth. Gone with the wind. Ain't nobody go. Bird and 2 here. A few things I wish I could opt out of, says T. Kubler. Taxes, right? Taxes would be one. I would like to opt out of my taxes, please. Both property and income. Thank you. Shotgun formation. Arizona sends 4. Crosser. Incomplete. SMU's going to have to punt it. SMU going to have to give us that $1 million football back. Have a fried green tomato sandwich, Kubler. Mater said, yeah, I saw that already. All right, little punt formation action. Taxes, jury duty. I'd be trying to get on a jury. They won't let me on. I know too many judges. Kicks away. It's going to bounce and die at about the 34. $1 million football over to the Arizona. We got 14:03 remaining in the fourth quarter of the Holiday Bowl. SMU 24, Arizona 6. Arizona with the ball. I would also like to opt out of ever paying any kind of medical bills. I would like to opt out of my parents selling my Volkswagen van when I was in Germany. Arizona, stop them. Come on, Arizona, CB. Tomorrow, y'all, doubleheader. Busy weekend tomorrow and Sunday, y'all. We got Carolina versus Tampa Bay in the morning. Well, the afternoon, excuse me. And Seattle versus Frisco in the early evening. And then on Sunday, the day starts out with Packers versus Vikings, a game I won't be able to see, so I'll be red zoning it. And then Arizona takes on the Rams. in the middle game, and then Ravens versus Steelers to end the NFL regular season. To end the regular season. As I've mentioned, already scheduled on the channel and posted, Miami versus Ole Miss on 1/8 at 5:30, and then Oregon versus Indiana on 1/9 at 5:30. So I have to find something to do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think the Wildcats basketball team has a game on Wednesday, so maybe Lakers on that Monday. I don't know. We'll see. We will see, chat. But anyway, we locked and loaded so far for January of 2026. 30,762 is the subscriber count. Wish we could get to 30,800 tonight. That was a nice van, Val. I got it for a good price. This game is far from over, says Bulldog. 1st and 10 from the 34. It's going to be a handoff to the right. Gain of about 2. No med bills like Canada. SMU's got this game in the bag, says Troy Morgan. Stephen Richter checks in. Imagine backing Arizona, says Donna Chomaori. Overbetters are in shambles. Run to the right. A nice spin. And he'll fall forward and be just shy of the first down. Going to be 3rd and less than 1. 3rd and less than 1 for the Wildcats. At least Arizona earned 6 points of respect so far. Absolutely. Did we run it? Hell yeah. 1st down. Wildcats. 1st down. Power. All the shrimp cocktail's gone, Theo. It's gone. It's gone, man. Probably won't have it again until July. Back to pass on a 1st and 10. Woo, 1st down and more. There we go. Watley, 14-yard gainer and an Arizona Wildcat. 1st down. Can't wait for the Seahawks versus 49ers with Valhalla's favorite quarterback, says Richter. I'm going to be hoping that he gets crushed, bro. I hope they absolutely destroy his ass. I'm not lying, bro. 1st and 10. Handoff. We're going to lose 1 or 2 here. Yep, I'll be rooting for old dude to get absolutely obliterated by that 49er defense.
It's off guard. Just saw that.
11:20 clock running here in the 4th quarter. It's 2nd and 11 for the Wildcats. Shotgun. Fafita is bracketed by running backs. Fakes the handoff. Throwing it right side, wide open. 1st down. And the Wildcats are in the red zone. 24-yard gain. Ebner on the reception. He gonna get him one of them little Wildcat paws on his helmet for that one. 1st and 10 from the 18. Shotgun, bracketed. It's going to be a run, a called run. Mayava takes it to the 11. 2nd and 5. My son saw me with it and helped me out. That's messed up since the wife made you make it. I got 220 on Arizona plus 20.5. Come on, Arizona, says Ty Dollison. Gambler alert. 2nd and 5, chat. 2nd and 5, 9:54 clock running. Mayava in the shotgun, running back to his left. Trips right. They bring a receiver in motion to the top side. It's going to be a run. Mayava left. Cuts it upfield. Still driving. He'll be just shy of the first. 3rd and very short for the Wildcats. Third and 1. It's going to be a handoff. Come on, bro. Why do we do that? He loses a yard. So they got to go, obviously. 4th now. 4th and 2, they're calling it. Damn it. Damn it. 4th and 2. Arizona 1 for 4 in 4th down conversions. This is a full 2 yards, y'all. Timeout SMU. The Mustangs call the timeout on defense. Man, Justin Jefferson has him some sponsorships, don't he? I feel like he's in a number of commercials now, like multiple. This one, Pepsi one, with him and Josh Allen. I noticed that Pepsi is the uniform of the practice jersey sponsor of the Vikings now. The COO would love that. He would love that the Vikings are wearing Pepsi logos during their practices. Red Zone Wildcats. This year I'm going to home run next week and filling out the form for no tax withholding and maybe paying next December 26 or April 27. Sick of the crap. Come on, Arizona Rep West. Arizona Wildcats are known as a party university, says Richter. One drive through there at noon time, Richter, and you wouldn't have any doubt. Just drive through there any weekday at noon, and you'll see why. But ASU is the one that's known as the real party school in Arizona. Go for the touchdown. Lakers 24, Grizzlies 17. What do we got? 8:48 remaining. Fafita got them numbers up now. 20 for 30 for a touchdown and 183 yards. Jennings still no touchdown, but he's 18 for 28. So he has definitely cooled off considerably in this second half. The win probability, though, has not got any better. It's still 99.2 for SMU, 99.2 to 0.8% for Arizona. I need Jennings to throw for 30 more yards. Come on, Cats. Come on, Cats. Here we go. Big. This is probably the biggest play of the game, right? 4th and 2. 4th and 2, shotgun. Duos to the left, a single down low here, and a running back behind. Mayava fakes the handoff. He's dancing around, fires, end zone. Touchdown, Cats. Let's go. Let's go. At least they showed up for the second half, Chad. I'm proud of them. At least they didn't just fold up. We're going to go for two here. A formation shifted far to the top side there. Trips right. So it's just going to be a bunch of slants probably. Back to pass. Crosser. Incomplete. Boo. Boo. ESPN trying to sell it, y'all. Or Fox is. Fox is trying to sell it. 12-24. $8:40 to go in the fourth quarter of the Holiday Bowl. Arizona Wildcats 12, SMU Mustangs 24. SMU going to get that $1 million football, and that Arizona defense needs to stop them one mo again. At least. Just tuned in, 12-24. Is that AI? What happened to Arizona? It was a 24-0, bro, at the end of the half. Mike. Still 2-possession game. Why do you go for 2 and not make it an 11-point game? Well, twice they've gone for 2, right? Well, I think they've gone for 2 3 times in this game already, and they still have yet to convert one. Does that make sense? No, they could only go 2. They've gone twice. $241 in the house. Appreciate you all hanging out with us today. If you're new, hit that sub. Give the video a like. 5 NFL games starting tomorrow, y'all. We got the 2 games tomorrow, 3 of them on Sunday. And then obviously we'll be streaming the semifinals of the college football playoff as well. Both of those games on Thursday and Friday of next week. So hope you join us. Hope you hit the sub. Turn on them notifications. And give the video a like. Why is the coach going for 2 on both those touchdown plays? A 1-possession game if he gets them both. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It was still the third quarter on the first one, correct? If you get the 2, it's a touchdown and a field goal to tie. Now it's 2 touchdowns. Maine 3, Denver 0 in the third period. I'm afraid to read that. I'm afraid to read whatever that is typed in the chat there. All right, here we go. Ball kicked. It'll go out of the back of the end zone like they all do. If they would have taken the field goal off the first touchdown and then the 3, then the field goal on this last one damn possession game. I forgot to tell you they're giving San Francisco 1.5 points. I understand the first 2-point try, but the second one made no sense. If we tie and go into OT, I called it. Back to pass, throw, left side, caught. Caught there. Tonight, a gain of 5. So going to make it 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 for the Mustangs. Jennings was 10 for 13 in the first quarter for 185 yards. Since then, he's been 9 for 16 for 68 yards and 2 picks. Either way, go Arizona. Let's get this improbable comeback. Says Love Sounds. Shotgun formation. All right, the blitz by Arizona. Throw across the middle. Caught, gets loose. He's running. Takes it to the 50. First down, Mustangs. 21-yard gain over the middle of the field. Jennings to Knight. Touchdown plus 2 point plus field goal victory. Optimism. Says Shunyam Nikitana. If you miss the first 2 point, they should let you go for 4 the next time. I've talked about that. Not that specifically, but. All right, back to pass. It's going to be thrown wide open here on the left side. Does a spin. They do get him down finally. But a gain of 4. Going to make it 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. That one caught by Johnson Jr. of the Mustangs. Let's get this turnover. A turnover would be nice. Another turnover would be nice. All right, so SMU working the clock here. 6:31, clock running here. 11 on the play clock. Shotgun here on a 2nd and 6. It's a handoff going left. He's battling. First down and more. So a gain of 9 takes it to the Arizona 36. 1st and 10. Once SMU gets a first down, it's done, says Donna. Well, they just got a first down. Arizona still with 3 timeouts. Hell yeah, pick 6 would help. Pick 6 would be pennies from heaven, baby. Pick 6 would be absolute pennies from heaven. Shotgun, 1st and 10. It's a run going this side. All right, he's going to get tackled after a short gain. They keep him in bounds. Gain of 3. Or 2. 2nd and 8. The field is garbage. It is coming up in chunks, isn't it? Which is wild because this is a football field. This is a San Diego State University, but I imagine they've got a lot of that rain that California has been getting the last week. I would imagine they're getting the same rain that the LA area has gotten. 2nd and 8. A blitz by Arizona. It's picked off. Intercepted by the Wildcats. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Picked off by Wilson. Wow. Give us that $1 million football. What's up, Russ? Watching the Anaheim Ducks versus the Wild. Is it field turf or grass? I think it's grass. I don't think it's field turf. This is crazy, man. What a big pick here. All right, so this is going to start out at the 33. Shotgun. SMU rushes 4. It's a catch out of the backfield. A gain of about 6. 2nd and 4. 4:42 clock running here in the 4th quarter. Arizona down by 12. They got to move. You can't be bullshit. This time's going. I know you got 3 timeouts, but go. Trips left. What are we waiting on? Back to pass. He's going to run it, y'all. He's going to run it. A lot of green grass. A lot of green grass. Down. After a gain of 16, takes it to the 45. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Wildcats. 4:03 clock running in the 4th quarter. Fafita having trouble here in the plays. Running back to his right, trips right. With a wide receiver out wide to the left as well. Back to pass. Throws it. Caught. First down, but there is a flag in the backfield. There is a first down in the backfield. Holding on the Wildcats. Son of a bitch. Yep. That left guard. Or the right tackle there. Just let him run. Just grabbed him. Shit. 1st and 20. Almost as good as Lon Simmons doing the 49ers radio. Here we go. 3:33, clock running, 1st and 20, shotgun. It's a hand. Why are we handing it off? Run up the middle, takes it into SMU territory. Going to make it 2nd and 14. 3:17, clock running in the 4th. Fafita, shotgun, back to pass, throw over the middle, tipped, picked off, intercepted by SMU. Damn. That pass that just went straight up in the air, chat. Right off that dude's helmet. Went straight up in the air, and that linebacker says, "Give me that." And they're celebrating on the SMU sideline. They are celebrating on that SMU sideline. Fafita pick, man. Come on. So from the 40, their own 40, SMU shotgun. Handoff. Right up the middle. Gain of about 3. Arizona used their first time out. .301 to go, chat. Almost pennies from heaven. Almost. You better not be kidding, says Shunyam. Both teams finish will be with 9 and 4. Yep. My little brother's team can play better than Arizona. A fumble. 2nd and 8. Shotgun formation. All right, they're going to take more clock or run to the right. This will be a gain of about 2. And I'm sure Arizona will take that second timeout. Yep. Should I lock over 39? Don't ask me about no gambling. I said Arizona would win this game. Don't ask me. Gambler alert. If Arizona didn't have a midget for quarterback, they would probably win, says Hooper. That was fine. I don't care if someone puts some shit like that. Johnny Yuma says, I went to Arizona. Damn it. Was this one decided when the 3 safeties for Arizona opted out? Was this thing over at that point? Shotgun here on a 3rd and 6. It's going to be a run to the right by Jennings, and he'll go down before the first down marker. He's going to go down before the first down marker. He's just realizing it right now. I think SMU will just go, right? All right, Arizona used their last timeout. He's definitely down before the first down, y'all. So he's shy of the 50. Okay, SMU's going to punt this football, chat. They're going to punt this football here. It's a damn shame what they did to that dog. What you talking about? Yes, to answer my question. I cashed on the under 44. Should have stayed. I need some yards out of Hudson. All right, here we go. Punt formation. Arizona going to come after it. Arizona going to rush this bad boy. They take it all the way down. Flag. Fair caught. No, into the end zone. We do have a weird flag here, though. Back to our touchdown Arizona time, says Johnny. Let's go Cats, says Jesse JJ. Legal formation on the Mustangs. They do accept the penalty. So Arizona, I believe, will start at the 25. 1st and 10 with 2:41 on the clock. They have no timeouts remaining. No timeouts remaining for the Wildcats. Down by 12. Three yards, I'm going to tweak. Gambler alert! Winners and losers, baby. Winners and losers in the gambling game. Andre P. in the house. What's up, Andre? Shotgun formation. Put a wide receiver in motion. Going to be thrown, caught, tight end guy. Gain of about 8. Get on the ball, boys. Get on the ball. 2:29, clock running. It'll be second down here in 2. Back to pass. He'll run it. First down. He's going to slide down. 2:13. Come on, get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. Shotgun. That was dumb. All right, chat. We are at the 2-minute warning of the Holiday Bowl. Arizona with the ball, but they're down by 12. Playing some Chris Stapleton as they go to commercial. This game is history. This is David versus Goliath. Living on a prayer. Quarterback has an arm. More like David versus David when fasting. Maine 4, Denver 2. What yard line? They're on the Arizona 37, my man. Arizona 37. Justin Pohl. Number 8, Knight the GOAT, like I said. Says Kezo Jr. Down by 12 instead of 7 like they could have been. Shaking my head, says Love Sounds. Listen, I've been ranting about when these teams are going for 2 all weekend. All weekend, chat. You ain't telling me nothing. that I don't know or that I don't think. The game is not over yet. Nope. 2 minutes. See you tomorrow night, says Choa. For the 49ers. That's the schedule, y'all. So tomorrow I'll be doing both of the NFL games. Right? I'm trying to get my screen to go back here. So Carolina versus Tampa Bay at 2:30 Arizona time. Then Seattle versus Frisco at 6 o'clock. Then on Sunday, a triple header on the channel, 11 a.m., Minnesota versus Green Bay. 2:15, it'll be the Cardinals versus the Rams. And tomorrow, Sunday night, it'll be Ravens versus Steelers. As I mentioned before, both of the college football playoff semifinal games will be streamed as well. Miami versus Ole Miss in the Fiesta Bowl on 1/8. That's a 5:30 start Arizona time. And then the Oregon Ducks versus the Indiana Hoosiers in the Peach Bowl on 1/9/26. That's next Friday. Another 5:30 start. So hit the subscribe, give the video a like. Hope to see you in the chat, y'all. We have some fun here. We got a really good community here on VST. And we do have us a good time during these streams. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. It's going to run left. Throws it over the middle, almost picked off, knocked down by one of the linebackers. So 153, 2nd and 10. Seahawks plus 3.5. Arizona has to play smart. Bobby from Beantown Breakdown is up in here. What's up, Bobby? What is up? 2nd and 10, shotgun formation for the Wildcats. They need a miracle. Fafita caught there on the sideline. 1st down. That takes it to the SMU 42. Clock stops with 1:46 on it. Just throw a screen to Hudson for 3. Give me my money. Quarterback can't see over the line. Terrible performance by Arizona, says William Webster. Back to pass. It's caught here. But a short gain of 7. All right, 1:30 clock running. This one throw this side, caught out of bounds inside the 30. 1st down to Hunter. Did someone say they needed Hunter to get something here? Send donations to help the Dodgers buy another title? Bow down, kiss the ring, son. Wish I was still sleeping, says Webster. Hail Mary onside recover. Back to pass. 1:22 to go. Almost picked off. He dropped it. Almost picked off, but the defender dropped it. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, chat. Second and 10, shotgun formation. SMU showing pressure at the line. Ball snapped. Fafita almost sacked. He's going to run it. He'll go down after a gain of 5. 1:09, clock running. Show some urgency, bro. Get him lined up. Shotgun here. A minute to go. Over the middle, 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 20. Arizona in the red zone. Back to pass. End zone, incomplete. Incomplete. 45 seconds to go. You want to hear my parlay nasty wiener boy? Gambler alert. Noah's play after the first quarter has been stupendous. The whole team will win the statistical battle, but those penalties are unforgivable. SMU has this game locked up. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10, 45 seconds to go. Shotgun for Fafita. Back to pass. Throws it, corner, end zone. Incomplete. He was out of bounds. Spivey caught it, but he was out of bounds. Clock stops with 39 seconds. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 now, chat. I think SMU is going to take a timeout here. How did Arizona not win? Well, there's this thing in professional sports. Let me break it down for you, Khalib Barrett. Let me break it down for you. In professional sports, the team that scores the most points usually wins the contest. Sometimes there's a tie, right? And then there's no winner. But usually the team that wins, Khalib, my brainy brother, usually the team that wins scores the most points. So that's how Arizona will likely not win. I hope that helps. Bro. Good game, says Kenzo Jr. All right, so Fafita, 28 for 43, 3 touchdowns, a pick, 265 yards. He's in the shotgun here on a 3rd and 10 from the 16. Back to pass. All right, lob, end zone, tight end, touchdown, Wildcats. Noah Fafita now 4 touchdowns. Fox still trying to sell that Arizona has some life. All right, now they're going to kick the extra point, chat.
I mean, what part is there a second left? Arizona keep it short a second. They were beat thoroughly in that first half. So they really nothing SMU did. What they wanted to do, their defense got the top when they needed to. In the second half, remember on the line possession for SMU Chiefs.
Only win with less points if you're an SEC team. Val does talk with authority. Listen up. Last successful onside kick for Arizona was 9/22 of 2017 versus Utah. There's 33 seconds remaining. 33 seconds remaining. All right, here goes nothing. Pachow! Covered. SMU has the football. It'll just be a kneel down and it'll be all over but the crying at the Holiday Bowl. What's that guy doing back there? Why don't you tell me that AI Valhalla was lurking. How about those Bulldogs, says Johnny Yuma. These analytics fools who give the coaches advice are sometimes trying to be wiser than what they are. Agreed. Absolutely. Amen. Amen, love sounds. Amen. Preach. All right, a kneel down and all that left. Dude, all smacking everybody's ass. Is that guy related to Andre P? Just running down, smacking everybody's ass. What's wrong with that dude? Kneel down. This game's final. This game is final. SMU Mustangs win the Holiday Bowl. You doing the Lakers? Nope. Nope. Too little, too late. Go Frogs. I took Arizona plus 11. You know you're supposed to send me money when you win, right, bro? Gambler alert. I'm always catching strays in these streams, says Andre P. Let's go Hoosiers, says Everett. All right, so NFL football tomorrow. That's what I'll be on again, y'all. Tomorrow, y'all, I'll be back on for Carolina, Tampa Bay, followed by Seattle versus 49ers. That's the dealio. I buy you food, says Johnny Yuma. Let me guess, it's Chris Hudson's over there smacking ass. F my Chungus life. Lakers 55, Grizzlies 42. What time is it? 9:30. Tampa going to get that ass whooped, says Andre P. The Mayo Bowl is a good one right now, says Mark. Thank you for the game, says Troy Morgan. You're welcome. Come back and see if Val survives his weekend schedule. Yeah, I got another triple header on Sunday, Theo. This is the first time I've had the patience to listen to a play-by-play all the way through. Good job. Thank you, says Wesley Hall. Appreciate it, sir. Thanks. Thanks for the compliment. Carolina not good on the road, better at home. Guess it's over. Call it a day. Sorry that it had to end this way. No reason to pretend. We knew it had to end someday. I tried, dog, to find what song you were quoting or whatever, and I couldn't get the rhythm. Anyway, good night, Gracie. Thank you to the Berserkers and the V-Homies. Those are the subscribers and the members on the channel. This one kind of shocked me. I figured for all day this was going to be like a 5,000 view stream. We're at 30,076.6 on the subscriber side. And then old Bob coming in with the 5 memberships put us back up to 142 on the V-Homie side. This is a 15,000 view stream. Jake from State Farm bailing for the Lakers. I do kind of look like Jake from State Farm. I'm sick of this rain, says Scooper. Mick says because it's a meaningless bowl game. You shut your mouth, Mick. All right, I'm out of here. Deuces. Shout out to my $10 dollar store Wildcat hat, y'all. You people in LA, you LA people need to be hooking me up with the dollar store merchandise for SC and for the Dodgers. Hook me up. Night Big Dog COO and the Mighty General Thor. Blame it on the rain. We out. Neither did Hudson. Don't be sad. Bear down. Good night, everyone. Good night. Where's my... Exactly, dog catcher. It's ready for some dollar store accessories.